learn how to cut off the looser ends.
Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Wladimir Klitschko's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life. Lennox is making his way to the ring. You wouldn't know he's about to step into a fight. He looks like he's just out for a stroll.
In the blue corner, his professional record stands at 55 wins, including 49 big knockouts and only 3 defeats. Wladimir Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko. His adversary, with a record of 41 wins, including 32 by way of knockout and 2 defeats, fighting out of West Ham, Lennox.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. Wladimir Klitschko against Lennox Lewis. Are there any obvious advantages that you see here for either guy in this fight?
Yeah, big advantage to Lewis with experience and mental toughness. He's more together, he's more durable in those domains than Klitschko is. He's more dependent.
Wladimir Klitschko's been stunned, pushing his opponent back. He's just looking for some room to connect again.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like George Foreman when he was in there with Joe Frazier, parrying him a little, pushing him to a distance.
And just like that, things turn around. A back-and-forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
Combination punch by Wladimir Klitschko. That has to be concerning if you're in the other corner.
Double up your jab.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. Wladimir Klitschko's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Wladimir Klitschko. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, if you train for a tough fight, you're ready for this.
Vladimir Klitschko's left landing well. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Lewis's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Excellent 1-2 by Wladimir Klitschko. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
Back to the body.
Halfway through this round here. Another flush shot to the head. And now he's targeting upstairs. Protecting his head well with his guard. Vladimir Klitschko has a big heart as well as having a big jab and right hand. A renowned humanitarian. He's won awards for his charitable efforts to help children in need in Africa and South America and back in his native Ukraine.
Well, a lot of times you sell short athletes, and in this case, boxers, as far as what is really contained inside them. You know, it's more than a guy that's just knocking something over. It's a guy who thinks, it's a guy who feels, and all of those passions together comprise the athlete.
Parries that punch intended for the head. We count down the final moments of this round. Lewis is left, working well that time.
Nice work.
And that's the end of round 2. I can't imagine that he's not going to look to change this here. I mean, early on, all we've seen is him getting hit by headshot after headshot from long range.
Well, he's got to start moving that head a little bit. I mean, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe. Either you use your legs, you move your head, or you block. He's got to use one of them.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Everybody knows Vladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win.
Get focused.
Huge right hand from Lennox. Good biting, snapping shot by Lennox Lewis. Nice 1-2 by Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Vladimir Klitschko. Scores with the combo to the head. Lennox Lewis with a power punch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vladimir Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Combo lands to the head. That hook was well off the mark. And that's the end of round 3.
As soon as you feel rope, move out. There you go. You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab.
This is a classic example we're seeing here as we start round number 4 of just the busier guy taking the fight. He's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, my concern, though, Joe, I have one little concern.
What's
there.
that?
Well, is he winning the battles, but maybe going to lose the war because he's really wearing himself out. He's working so hard to get things done. Down the road, does he pay a price?
Lennox lands the right. Very nice Nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to show you his blocking ability. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Wladimir Klitschko's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landed. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Lewis is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Well, it has been clearly defined in the career of Lennox Lewis. If you can get to the chin, you may be able to take down the man.
Well, it has happened to Lennox Lewis, but the most important thing is before you can get to his chin, you have to go through a very dangerous neighborhood. A neighborhood where a right hand lives.
Final 10 seconds. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. And this round comes to an end. Wladimir Klitschko's very accurate, and you can see it even early on in this fight, Teddy. He just has a target from long range that he can hit upon, and it's his opponent's head.
Well, what he's doing is he's acting like a realtor. What I mean by that is he's charging his opponent for real estate. Every foot that he comes in, he charges them 3 or 4 punches.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Wladimir Klitschko. Goes up top with a right hand. Good-looking 2-punch combo by Wladimir Klitschko.
Come on, kid, focus.
All that size, all that leverage, and that pure athleticism of Wladimir Klitschko, and it comes in the form of the left hand that time. Wladimir Klitschko's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Hook lands from Lennox Lewis. Right hand followed by a very well-placed left hook to the body.
He's working the body.
Uppercut.
And he just holds on there. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Wladimir Klitschko's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. And round 5 comes to an end. Lewis's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Nowhere. There it is. Knocked down by a hook.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, this may be a worst-case scenario for Lennox Lewis. He rises up to beat the count, but you know that chin is a question mark.
Well, you know he's good at delivering. Now he's got to show that he can survive.
Looking good.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Wladimir Klitschko has every tool on the tool belt. Now you see what happens when he utilizes one of them, the left hand.
Keep moving, keep moving.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Wladimir Klitschko.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Wladimir Klitschko's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Teddy?
Because it's not a common jab. You know, he reminds me, believe it or not, of Hector Camacho, the former junior lightweight champion, because he throws a trip hammer jab. You know, usually you turn that jab over, you know, counterclockwise, but he doesn't turn it over. He just drops it down. It just drops straight down. There's no warning, and boy, it's been landed.
The old 1-2 scores for him. To the head he goes with a left hand. Wladimir Klitschko's combination punching is working well here. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Wladimir Klitschko's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Nicely timed 1-2. Lennox Lewis with a big right hand. And you see what, oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to big shot. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? It's over. This fight is over. Wladimir Klitschko's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Wladimir Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit.